Oh no, it's getting dark. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Hang on, did I go left or right? Oh no, I've gone the wrong way. The night sharks. Or if they're anything like the street sharks, I'm going to need to get to this fucking rock sharpish. I've had some bad experiences with sharks. Very bad experiences. And I'm not talking about since I've been stranded at sea. Years back. Like, my son was only very small. Went on a family holiday, right, to Disney World in Florida. Yeah, my wife, she was like, look, Barry, I know you're paying for this holiday and everything. I was like, yeah, I am. What's your point? I was pretty rude. But that's just my... She married into it. She knows what I'm like. But she said, look, I was wondering if you could get another ticket. I was like, another ticket? I've got one for you. Got one for me. I got one for our son. What? Who else is going to be coming with us? She said, my mother. I said, you can fuck right off now. I am not paying for your stupid mother to go to fucking Disney World with us. Absolutely not. She said, look, she said, since my dad died, she's been there, miserable, cantankerous. And I said, what's new, eh? I said, what's new? I said, she's always cantankerous. That bitch. You know, just a bit of light patter. It's good for a marriage. But anyway, she was like, well, she'll appreciate this. She really will, Barry. She's not... We don't know how much longer Mum has left. I said, I'm counting down the days. Don't you worry, mate. I am counting down those fucking days. She was like, look, it would mean the world to her and it would mean the world to me. Begrudgingly, I bought a ticket. So me, my son, my wife, and my wife's stupid mother went to Disney World. The first day there in the park, my God, you know what a kid would be like. They want to go here, there and everywhere. They're running around, don't know whether to shave a haircut. Rides everywhere, Disney characters, restaurants, snacks, theme parks, everything you could want. You know, my wife's mother, she's looking around and saying, oh, there's a lot of people around here dressed in Disney characters, aren't there? We're in Disney World. They're not going to be dressed up like the Gestapo, are they, you silly twat? My wife was like, Barry, you promised you'd be nice. I was like, all right, fine. All right, fine. 2 weeks I had to put up with her for. Fuck me. Patience of a saint, me. Patience of a saint. But anyway, what I was getting to at the start of the story. While we were there, we decided to go to SeaWorld. This was back before that, was it Blackfish? The documentary about, like, the whales that they kept there. About how it's cruel to keep these killer whales, like, locked up in tanks. It was before then. At this point, nobody gave a fuck. I'm not kidding you, they were putting chains around sea lions, right? They were getting them mopping up the floor. I'm not even kidding. What they did, right, is they put chains around these sea lions' necks, got a nail gun through their flippers, right, nailed a fucking mop to their flippers, so they were going around like this, hoping that they'd get a fish. Penguins, they had them like a fucking chain gang, right, all next to one another, holding pickaxes, sculpting ice. It was a different time, the early 90s, I tell you. No one gave a shit about fish. Not one bit. So anyway, we were there, we were laughing at the the caged sea lions and penguins. We were watching the show. They said, can we have two volunteers, please? Two volunteers from the audience. My wife's mother, she puts her hand up. She goes, me, like that, like she was a fucking kid. I was like, what are you playing at, you stupid woman? She's going, me, I want to go up. The people hosting it, they were like, yeah, all right, you, anyone you want to bring up with you? She was like, yes, my son-in-law. She knew what she was doing, the cunt. She knew what she was doing by inviting me up there. She knew I didn't want to take part. Everyone starts clapping. Doris and Barry, Doris and Barry. Oh, fuck, now they know my name, they're clapping. I had no choice. I went up there, up on this fucking plank, this like platform, over a tank. Right? I'm there, me, my wife's mother, and this guy who had a stupid American name like Brett or whatever they're called over there in America. He's like, right, howdy folks, you been here long? Doing all that shit talk. I was like, can we just get this over with, please? And it blared out on the tannoy so everyone heard. And he's like, all right, okay. Let's bring out our guest. Door opens up, right? Now I'm nervous as it is. You know, my nerves are shot being with my wife's fucking mother all day, every day, 24/7. All of a sudden, right, this door opens up at the bottom of the tank. This giant thing swims up, starts going around. What the fuck is that? Brett, or whatever his name is, right? He goes, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to Bill the Shark. They named the shark after Bill Clinton. But anyway, yeah, Bill the Shark. Everyone starts applauding. This shark's swimming around this tank. Now remember, I'm petrified of sharks. So I'm terrified. My heart starts racing. I'm shaking. It's a small platform as well that I'm stood on, right, with these two other people. I was saying to Brett, look, I want to get out of here. I want to get out of here. He's like, come on, no, it'll be fun. Trust me, Barry. We'll get a smile on your face in no time, son. I was like, I'll put a fucking fat lip on your face if you don't get me off this fucking platform quick. He wouldn't listen. So, basically, he said, what we're going to do now is we're going to feed this shark. I was like, right, what are we going to feed him? He gets this bucket, right, of all the fucking tons of fish. We're going to dangle a fish, and Bill's going to jump out, right, in the air with his mouth open, like that, and you're going to drop a fish in. I was like, there is no way that I'm going to do that. My wife's stupid mother, she pushes me out of the way. She goes, I'll do it. Seeing as this guy doesn't have a pair of balls. Everyone in the audience starts laughing at me. I'm like, oh, we're going to have some fucking words. We are going to have some fucking words when we get back to the hotel, you fucking... She grabs a fish, right? She starts dangling it over this tank. I'm sweating bullets. The shark starts circling around. I thought this shark was only going to come up like part way. The thing lunges towards us. I'm stood there. I'm like, fucking hell. I turn round like that. Right. Elbow my wife's mother in the fucking head. Goes like that. She trips forward. Goes into the fucking shark's mouth. Shark takes a bite out of my mother-in-law. Going like that, gnashing his teeth. The amount of blood that soon filled in that tank. My God. It was like he was swimming around in Ribena. It was terrible. My wife's mother, with her fucking legs sticking out of the air with her dirty knickers. Everyone in the audience starts screaming, panicking, running away. My wife sat there just like she can't believe it. I don't even realise what's gone on at this point. I'm like, get me off of this fucking platform. I don't want to be on here. And then Brett, or whatever his name is like, your mother-in-law, your mother-in-law. I was like, what? Oh, God. I look, I see the destruction. You know, there's no coming back from that, being bitten in half by a shark. That was, I mean, that was it, really. It was a tense rest of the week and a half on that fucking holiday. Whew. Cut the tension with a knife. After that as well, you know, they stopped showing Bill the shark at SeaWorld. I mean, it was a stupid idea to begin with. You know, I tried to lighten the mood on the plane ride back. I said to my wife, said you didn't know how much longer your mum had left. Couldn't have predicted that, could you, eh? Getting eaten by a shark named Bill. I mean, in a lot of ways, she died doing what she loved. Actually, forget that. No, she died in agony. Terrible agony.